Hello. This is the Smile Revolution show, and I'm Princess Wow. That's WOW. We raise awareness to the healing power of a genuine smile. Back with love, of course. Has to be genuine. Now, there's only, the Dalai Lama said there's about 16 kinds of smiles. We're only talking about ones back with love and joy, of course. I'm on my Facebook Princess Wow page. I'm moving everybody over, so a lot of people aren't really, I don't know. We're adjusting to a new reality. I'm adjusting to a new reality here. I'm also known as Mindy Fradkin. That's Fradkin. Now, let's see here. I'm going to start with a song that Laura Molitor wrote. I have a whole album of smile songs. And I'm gonna do it a cappella today because I sometimes do sing it with my ukulele, but to be honest with you, recently I haven't been practicing, but don't tell anybody. And so I have to practice more, like every day, in order to play it for you. So I'm gonna sing it a cappella. And Roland Musa, my ex-husband, did worked on it a little bit with her as well. Give me a little smile and take my little smile, and we'll just smile a while so everyone can see. I may not know your name, but our world is the same. With all the fear and pain, a smile can set us free. Smile with me, laugh with me, love with me, smile with me. I need your healing smile to get me through the miles. This journey lasts a while, a smile will ease the way. And when you can't smile, can't find that happy child, I'll be there with a smile to brighten up your day. Smile with me, laugh with me, love with me, smile with me. A smile has power. She's an angel in our darkest hour. Comes from a holy place, but easy as a breeze, 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 breeze. Give me a great big smile and take my great big smile, and we'll just smile a while so everyone can see. I'd like to know your name. Your smile can stop the rain, make rainbows come again. Your smile can set us free. Smile with me, laugh with me, love with me, smile with me. So, my story of the day is I'm an Anglophile. Does anybody know what that means? Well, not everybody does. It's somebody who is totally obsessed with anything from English. My maternal grandfather was from London. He was a lawyer from London who I never met because he died like before I was born or like when I was a baby. So I don't remember meeting him, of course. But I guess, I don't know, I got obsessed with being an Anglophile along the way. Well, when I was selling hats, I make hats too. I didn't make this one though. Someone gave this to me. When I was selling hats at Henry Bendel's, a very amazing store on Fifth Avenue in New York City years ago, which is actually not in business anymore. They had the best designers, like it was the most incredible store for a long time. And Henry Bendel was actually a hat designer, and then he opened up this store, and it was like featuring a lot of new designers and amazing designers, and it was incredible. So when I did sell there, it was such an honor and amazing. I met people from all over the world who would come in to shop. You know, the upper class, of course, or celebrities, and it was an amazing place. Well, anyway, so I was selling hats there, and this English salesperson one day said to me, you know, Englishmen would love you because, I mean, they like anything eccentric. And I never forgot that. And they, over in England, they do appreciate eccentricity. And actually, these days, I've connected with a lot of people from London, a lot of creatives from London, and they dress like this. Like they have this color walk. It's well, right now during the pandemic, they had to stop, but it was the third Thursday of every month at this market, Spitfield Market. And so what they would do is they'd all get together and dress up in all these rainbow colors and outrageous hats and super rainbow colors like this. And they'd have like photographers taking pictures of them. And anyway, I found them, of course. Of course, I would find them and connect with a lot of them. And then I have other friends from England who are very amazing and eccentric. And it's just the way they dress. And Mark Unique and Sue Kreitzman and all these great artists. And so that's why this is leading up to Valerie David, amazing solo performer, award-winning, asked me if I wanted to do the Ludlow Fringe Festival in the UK virtual this month. And so I said immediately yes, because being an Anglophile, of course, anything English from the UK I would be jumping on. So I am performing at the Ludlow Fringe Festival virtually. I hope you're all not burned out on virtual. A lot of some people are, and this is our reality right now, pretty much. So the Ludlow Fringe Festival is August 15th to the 31st, and Valerie David is doing hers. Her show is called The Pink Hulk, this Thursday, August 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. UK. And Richard Skipper celebrates a very dear friend who does an amazing show, and he does... he interviews a lot of like Broadway stars and all kinds of amazing songwriters, and he's an amazing guy, and he's been helping me and Valerie with StreamYard this week for this festival, which is I'm going to be working with that. Actually, I'm going to be testing it soon so I can go to more platforms. And it's, Richard Skipper does Facebook, celebrates YouTube, iHeartRadio, all over, and it's through StreamYard. So my shows are, there's one show this Sunday, August 23rd, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. UK. It's a short kid show, like under 6 and under. It's just like I do events with kids as well. So I'm doing like I do some short kids versions of this Smile Revolution show. And then next Saturday, August 27th, I'm doing a live stream here. Well, it'll be through their website, 4 p.m. UK, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And then Sunday, I have a pre-recorded show that I did in lockdown at 4 o'clock UK, 11 a.m. And I'll write all that stuff down. And so it's ludlowfringe.co.uk. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm an Anglophile, so of course I had to do this, right? I had to like connect in more with the UK. And let's see. So my next segment is my quotes. And one of my favorite smile quotes is Mother Teresa. She talked a lot about smiling. Peace begins with a smile. Now that's one of my favorite quotes. And it's true. And let's see here. So then I have Age Doesn't Matter Unless You're Cheese by Catherine and Ross Petras, Wisdom from Our Elders. I also have this other show that I wrote about being an older woman in our society and the ageism, yet we're really ageless and eternal. And it just talks about, so I have this book from that show, and I will read some quotes out of here. Hold on one second. Wait a minute. Wait, no, not that one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so wait a second. Hold it 1 second. Okay, scholar Joseph Campbell said, social pressure is the enemy. I've seen it happen. How in heaven's name are you going to find your own track if you're always doing what society tells you to do? I also spent a year teaching in a busy prep school, and that was a crowd that was trying to make up their minds, I've seen them since, and those who followed their zeal, their bliss, they have led decent, wonderful lives. Those that did what Dad said they should do because it's safe found out it's not safe. It's a disaster. My dad actually used to say that to me, actually. He used to say, do what you love. And he was right. And then, let's see, hold on one second. Oh, comedian Groucho Marx said, this is the secrets of success. It reduces itself to this. You have to be in the right place at the right time, but when it comes, you better have something on the ball. Like, you better be prepared when it does come. And I'm used to having a lot of people watching me live, but see, since I switched over to this, my Princess Well platform, I was doing it on my Mindy Fratkin personal page for since lockdown. So so I see nobody's watching, but I'm sure we'll watch in replays. But it's kind of weird because I'm used to having people responding to me live and they're watching it live. And so it's really, for me, it's really weird right now because nobody's on, but they'll watch it later. So it's just I had to move over to this other platform just last week. So it's okay. I'm just telling you, my experience right now is that I feel like I'm just talking to myself, but I'm sure people will watch later. Okay. So love skills for personal and global transformation. I just talk, I'm just talking off the cuff. That's really what I do anyway. Dr. Scott Peck and Shannon Peck, Secrets of a Love Master. They have a whole chapter on smiling too, but I'm reading from different chapters. Accept without judgment. Acceptance without judgment is an invisible love skill that creates intimacy, freedom, and massive goodwill. Acceptance without judgment is another rare but profound love skill. How many people in your life accept you without judgment? For most of us, the answer might be no one person, or just a handful. In other words, not many. How about you? I feel like I'm talking to myself. Okay, so I'll get over it. It's just that, I guess it takes time for people to come to this other page to watch me live. Okay. Most of us were simply never taught or have never experienced this empowering love skill. For a love master, acceptance without judgment is an often invisible love skill that creates intimacy, freedom, and massive goodwill. Others' hearts feel totally cherished by acceptance without judgment. An environment of acceptance causes their hearts to open like flowers, feeling the warmth of sunshine. And let's see. So it's like when you smile with love, you are accepting that other person with no judgment if you're just smiling sincerely. So that's why I felt like this went together with the Smile Revolution. And then this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. He has a whole chapter about smiling. So, of course, I've been working on it. I used to have a radio show, if some of you are watching this for the first time, in the UK or wherever, or the USA. I used to have a radio show, The Smile Revolution, years ago. And so I have all this information from before. And that's when lockdown started, I just started doing this show because my friend Abby Scher said, can you do a Facebook Live? And I said, sure. And that's how this whole Smile Revolution show started on here because of lockdown and her asking me. And so I just had all this information from years ago. Okay, so he said here, I've asked thousands of business people to smile at someone every hour of the day for a week and then come to class and talk about the results. How did it work? Let's see. Here's a letter from William B. Steinhardt, a New York stockbroker. Now, this can apply to anyone. I've been married for over 18 years, he said. And in all that time, I seldom smiled at my wife or spoke 24 words to her from the time I got up until I was ready to leave for business. I was one of the worst grouches who ever walked down Broadway. When you asked me to make a talk about my experience with smiles, I thought I would try it for a week. So the next morning, while combing my hair, I looked at my glum mug in the mirror and said to myself, Bill, you're going to wipe the scowl off of that sourpuss of yours today. You're going to smile, and you are going to begin right now. As I sat down to breakfast, I greeted my wife with a good morning, my dear, and smiled as I said it. You warned me that she might be surprised. Well, you underestimated her reaction. She was bewildered. She was shocked. I told her that in the future, she could expect this as a regular occurrence, and I kept it up every morning. This changed attitude of mine brought me more happiness into our home in the 2 months since I started than there was during the last year. As I leave for my office, I greet the elevator operator in the apartment house with a good morning and a smile. I greet the doorman with a smile. I smile at the cashier in the subway booth when I ask for a change. So here it is. He said, I find that smiles are bringing me dollars, many dollars every day. Well, okay, yes, it does, because I read, too, that you shouldn't open up a store unless you smile. So it is a business technique, but it's also just bringing forth more love in the world. And then this book, Dale Carnegie said, if you don't feel like smiling, then what? 2 things. Force yourself to smile. If you're alone, force yourself to whistle or hum a tune or sing. Act as if you were already happy, and that will tend to make you happy. So the point is that I know we're going through a very difficult time in the world right now, and we're not all idyllically happy every minute, and nobody ever is anyway. But if you can focus on the good, there's always good going on. I always say this, but it's true. And if you can be grateful in the midst of whatever challenges you're facing, and we're all facing in different ways. And I don't smile all the time. Sometimes I need you to smile at me. But we need to focus more on the good, no matter what's going on, and be grateful and smile, even under a mask, because you can smile. I always say this, is smile with your eyes. You can smile with your eyebrows. You can lift your eyebrows and wave. And there's other ways of being friendly. But smiling sincerely with love is very powerful. So on to my next segment here. Actually, well, I have a calendar that my friend Leslie Riley gave me. It's a shoe calendar. So I like to sometimes show my shoes. The shoe of the day, which is this is a really weird shoe. But anyway, every day is a different shoe. Oh, and also, I was a photographer years ago. That was what I was studying years ago. I just wanted to share this with you. This is a photograph I did in Los Angeles many years ago when I was at school at Art Center. College of Design, and it's from a model, and I was working with this clothing designer. And Roland, my husband, he loves this picture. So I just felt like showing it to you today. And also, guess what I have? A joy jar. Does anybody else have a joy jar? Well, you can write down all the things that make you feel happy and joyful. So one of the things I wrote is spending time with Tiggy, my cat. I always love being with my cat Tiggy. She's so wonderful and comforting to be with. And during lockdown, without her, I don't think I would have made it too well. So that really was such a comfort to have her with me. And always, of course. But during lockdown especially, you had to have an animal. I'm here solo, but I'm here with Tiggy. So I'm not solo. Okay, so my next segment is my dance party. And hold it 1 second. I'm featuring the Bookends from Gem Records. They're having a new release September 18th. It's called Calliope. And I featured them before. They have a really cool sound, like vintage, kind of like 60s pop and power pop, and it's really great for dancing. And this is my dance party. Most of my Fridays are dance parties. So I have here written that they've written about their album. It's like an amusement ride for your heart and soul. 14 original tracks have a power pop edge with some garage and psych sounds. Karen Lynn and Sharon Lee are extraordinarily talented first cousins who co-wrote this album. That's a real spirit lifter, which we need right now, right? It draws in the listeners for some serious mood adjustments. And perhaps the most exciting girl band sound of the decade. Well, we definitely need... Hi, Marianne. We definitely need a mood adjustment these days, right? And they said it brings back the feeling of being a child. Well, the child is still within. It just needs to come out and express itself. And it's bringing freedom and bliss, which we need right now, right? Always. And this is my friend Maureen. I'm going to show it's this picture. I have to tell this picture of Maureen and Franco Pietoso is on my refrigerator, and that's Maureen represents them, this band. And I love this picture of them. It always makes me smile. See, looking at a picture of somebody smiling makes you smile. So let's see. I'm going to start the song, and it's called. Wait a minute. Here we go. Let me go get the song. I'm getting it right now. It's called Face the Facts. Anybody want to dance? Princess Smiles wants to dance. This is Mini Mindy. I think she likes it too. Gotta make every moment count. That's all we have is right now. Face the facts. We need more facts these days too. Okay. I hope you like the song. It's just super fun. And this is my mother. I don't know, I just felt like showing you my mother. Dottie. I've been looking at her a lot. This picture in my kitchen when I'm cooking. So, that's my show today. I hope you enjoyed it. Next Saturday, I'm doing a live show from the UK, from the Ludlow Fringe Festival. I'm really excited. I hope you can come and watch through the Ludlow link, Ludlow Fringe. I'll post it, the link. And then I'll do another live show Wednesday or Friday next week before Saturday. So stay tuned, and wish you all well. Hope everybody's doing well, and love you. And keep smiling, keep sweet. Join the Smile Revolution. It's contagious.